Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back again for another episode. It is episode number 99, and in today's episode we're going to be playing the Weekend League. So obviously strap yourselves in, get ready, get some popcorn, because we are about to play the Weekend League. We're going to get up to the first 5 wins in this episode, and then in the next episode we've got a big one in store. Obviously it's Team of the Year out at the minute. We've currently sat at 1 million coins. We need to obviously spend some of those coins and try to pack some Team of the Years. So it'll be a very interesting episode tomorrow. Obviously all the upgrades are out, so we're going to open all them. We've also got all the saved packs that we've saved for a couple of weeks as well. And obviously, but like when I went on the game and obviously recording videos and stuff, I did obviously save some packs in the meantime. We've also got like an icon swap sort of pack to do as well. So that'll be quite interesting to see if we can get our hands on one this year. Obviously last year we got ourselves Totti Kimmich, so hopefully we can get one this year. They do seem to be quite a lot more common this year as well. So with that added as well, we should hopefully get one, you know, touch wood. I am touching my desk right now, which is wood, so hopefully we do actually get one. So moving on into obviously the Weekend League, we do strike our way 2 goals up in the first one inside 12 minutes, and I was absolutely buzzing. You know, my team has changed a little. Well, no, it's only changed much actually recently, because we've got ourselves the boy Icardi into the squad. He always came in for the last weekend, and you know, it has changed a little bit, but tomorrow it will change a lot more, and you'll obviously see who the changes are going to be when obviously we get into that episode. So we do end up winning this game 4-0. We get a rage quit in the first one. Brilliant start to the week, and it's exactly what we want. We didn't even play 30 FIFA minutes, which is what it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and we've already got ourselves 4 points on the board. So that's absolutely fantastic, and we're just going to move on into the second game as quickly as possible. This is the second team then. He's got himself Alex Pato up front, obviously the flashback card. He's got Insigne in there as well. He obviously got an honourable mention. That's quite a nice card. He's got Klaus. He's got a couple of other good players. But where the first team was sort of strike, we did actually get a decent save out of Mainan there. However, the boy Kante is going to drive into the box, lay it across. He's got a little bit deflected, but he follows its way to Virgil, who strikes home inside the box. I don't know how he's managed to score that. He's literally a centre half, and he's done that, but we don't care. We'll take that all day long. Then it was a good save by Ramsdale there. Unfortunately, it fell to Gravenberch, and he's got himself back into the game at 1-1. But then in the 18th minute, Mane chips the ball over to Salah, back to Mane, and obviously he's going to use his dribbling to his best ability, and then he's going to smash it home into the back of the net, past again Mainans, which is quite good. Number 2-1 up inside the 20th minute. Then moving on, 12 minutes later, we do a couple of 1-2s with a couple of my players. Again, it gets sort of blocked off, but then Kante wins it back after a loose pass. A couple of decent passing movements. We find the ball into the boy Icardi, and he's going to smash that home with obviously the outside of his boot. And again, we get another rage quit in this one. We've got 2 games under the belt. We're done literally just so quick, and obviously we've got 8 points as well because we've got 2 wins on the trot. So we're now going to move on into the third game. This one is a Premier League side. Interesting players. He's got Adama. He's a very good player on this game. Keane's interesting, obviously being a hero and all that stuff. A couple of obviously the winter wildcard players. He's also got himself Mendy in goal as well, and obviously a couple of goal players like Sterling. You don't really often see him, or Bruno either. You don't see these cards anymore because we are obviously now into nearly February, which is quite interesting. But anyway, we will be in February when you're watching this video, I think. Anyway, first goal of the game comes towards is the boy Vinny Jr. to get that goal. We're then going to obviously try to push for the second, but he's going to intercept it, and he's now got the chance to counter attack. Kante, just I don't know what you're trying there, mate, but obviously he's lost the ball, and Keane is through on goal. Trent nearly got there, but never looked like tackling him, and unfortunately we are pulled back to 1-1 in this one. So now moving on into the 34th minute, he then snaps him with Sterling, and he gets himself sent off, so that's quite good. He's now down to 10 men. But does that matter for him? No, it does not. Bruno's going to push through, literally straight after that red card, and he scores. So we're now 2-1 down, even though he's got a man sent off. So that does actually hurt quite a lot. So now what can happen? Well, we get the ball with Vinicius Jr. What can he do with the ball? He's going to do a couple of skills, try to get around the defence, lays it across to Mbappe, nearly got tackled by his own man, but we smash it into the near post, and we're back to 2-0, which is fantastic to see. Then Roberto Carlos is going to pick the ball up in the 62nd minute. We're going to play an inshallah through ball, and look at this from Vinicius Jr. He gets past Soyuncu, like he's not even there. It's not Vinicius Jr., it's Mane, sorry. I thought it was Vinicius Jr. when he made that run. But anyway, Mane gets the goal there, so we're now 3-2 up in this game. Then Ramsdale has to make a good save, but he's picked the ball back up, and he gets it with Etbo, who obviously then scores in the empty net to make it 3-0. So we're pulled back once again, still with the 10 men, and luckily enough we get the goal here with not Ito, unfortunately. I wish it was, but eventually the ball is going to get, I believe, balled out to my player. No, it's not actually. This is the game that was interesting. Yeah, so basically what happened with this one, I don't even know. My internet was absolutely fine, and it just sort of decided to kick me out of the game. I could not tell you how or why that happened, but that's life. And unfortunately, we did get the loss for it as well. So, we were drawing with there were 10 minutes left. We probably would have won that game as well, having the man got sent off my opponent. And I did look like scoring and everything, but it is what it is. So we're now going to move on to the third game, technically, if we don't count that last one. And it's quite a nice team, playing them with Trent's in there and a couple of other players. But again, we're the team to strike first. And it's Mo Salah to get a header. That's actually quite ridiculous. Obviously, he doesn't really score many headers. But anyway, we do get that goal there, which is quite decent. And then we're going to push on again. It's the boy Kylian Mbappe, who's sort of got a 2-on-1 situation. He's picked up the ball, he's just going to smash it, and again we get the next goal there. So we're now 2 goals to the good inside 8 minutes, pushing through once again. 14 minutes on the clock now, so 6 minutes after the second. Can we go on and get ourselves a third? Well, the boy Salah's on the ball, he finds his counterpart Liverpool teammate, and that's Sadio Mane to get the goal there to put us 3 goals up. And again, it's very early on, 15 minutes on the board, and we get ourselves another rage quit. So technically we've played 3 games, won 3 games if we don't count the game that just decided to quit out on us. So obviously we've got ourselves 13 points now, technically 12, but obviously we're at 13 because of that game. So moving on again, hopefully we can get another win here, obviously pushing us up to 4 wins. It's again quite a nice team. He's got Vinicius Junior, Cruyff and George Best as his front 3. That's quite nice. Obviously Ben Yedder as well, so he'll probably play like a 4-2-3-1. I believe he did play Vinicius Junior at cam. He had the boy George Best in sort of a right attacking midfield, obviously like position, Cruyff up front, and then obviously Vinny on the left. No, I can't remember. He had Best in middle, or I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But anyway, does that matter? No, it does not, because we've got ourselves back into this game, as you can see with Sadio Mane against this Brentford fan, who obviously have had a bit of an interesting week of Brentford. Obviously, Ivan Toney out on holiday decided to diss the club or whatever, and then he's come out saying it was edited. Yeah, good one, mate. I believe that. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. Anyway, what can we do against this Brentford fan then? Well, the boy Mauro Icardi is going to strike. Unfortunately, it doesn't go in the back of the net, but look at this pace from the boy Kylian Mbappe. Gets the ball back, feeds it into Icardi, and this time he will not fail to score. He does get the ball in the back of the net, and we're back to 2-2, which is brilliant. But then Kimpembe does win the ball back, and it's Cruyff. We're sort of in a 3-on-3 situation here. He's laid it through to the boy Vinicius Junior. Gets round Varane, finds his way to obviously Cruyff. He gets the goal there once again, and we're now 3-2 down. And I'm like, well, this guy's quite good. I don't know if I can be bothered to actually carry on with this game. And as you can see, as he gets a forfeit, eventually Ben Yedder plays it into Cruyff, who will score again. There you go, at the near post. We just thought, you know what? Let's pause the game. Let's quit. Let's get out of there. I just did not fancy playing that guy, to be honest with you. He was a good player, to be fair, and obviously I wasn't bothered about sweating out, because you don't need to sweat it out anymore. But you don't really this whole year, to be fair. The rewards are just so easy to get anywhere, and it doesn't really matter where you finish, you're still going to get decent rewards. So we're going to start off the next game better than the last one that we just ended. We do go 1-0 up, which is very, very good. Can we go and get a second goal, though? That's sort of what we need to go and get. Unfortunately, we might not get that before he scores. We tried to tackle there with Varane, but Puskas comes away with the ball. He's then going to smash it home, and then he gets himself a goal. So it's back to 1-1, unfortunately, in the 41st minute. Moving on in just before the break as well, Neymar goes and scores that goal. I made a nice tackle there, but it literally bounced straight up into the air, into Neymar's path, like it was so precise. And obviously he's gone and obviously used his acrobatic ability to go and score there. But then, the boy Vinicius Junior does what Vinny does. He's an absolute legend. I can't lie to you. He's so good on this game. And then pushing through in the 55th minute, the boy Mo Salah's going to strike. It's a good save by the boy Van der Sar. But then we pick the ball back up with Vinny, where he's found Kante, he's found Icardi, back to Kante, and it's Kante through on goal, takes the shot, he's scored. When do you see N'Golo Kante scoring goals? Literally never. But in the 57th minute, we've decided, well, not decided, but we've managed to force our way into the lead, and we are 3-2 up. And now in the 88th minute, we're just sort of looking to see this game out, but he's got a throw in, it was taken quickly. Puskas then, he plays through the ball to Ljungberg, he's got a 2-on-1 situation, he sweats it across, and gets the goal there to level the game up, to put it into extra time. I was fuming with that goal, I can't lie. I'll be honest, I really did deserve to sort of see it out in the 90, but we'll do it in the 120, because as you can see there, Kylian Mbappe rounds the goalkeeper, does his little celebration, and we've paused the game to obviously make a couple of subs, a couple of changes, and obviously push on and try get another goal to obviously see this game to bed. And as you can see, in the 98th minute, the boy Mbappe is pushing through again, gets another goal, and this time I think he pauses it, and I believe he does actually quit. So we will take playing just an extra 8 minutes, obviously get the win. which is quite nice. And yeah, again, we do get another rage quit, which is fantastic to see. So I believe we've got one more game to play in this episode, maybe two. It obviously depends if we get the next win, because obviously we're going to 5 wins instead of just playing 5 games in this episode. So this is the next game that we're going to play. He's got himself a red Neymar. You lucky man. I'm very jealous of that. He's got himself Kylian Mbappe. He's got the new Paqueta. He's got Eto'o. He's got Nkunku's right wing card, which isn't, but it's a right forward card, obviously being converted to a right mid, or right wing, should I say, which is quite nice. You know, it's not a bad card. But anyway, we are going to go 1-0 up again. This time it's more Salah to get the goal, to give us that 1-goal lead. And we're going to push through, try to get another goal. But again, this is where we sort of fall. We tried to get and push for the second goal quicker than we probably should, if that makes sense. Like we're trying to force it a little bit too much, and as you can see, we leave ourselves a bit exposed at the back, and Eto'o is going to square it across to Neymar, who brings it back to 1-1 in the 22nd minute. So not looking good there. So hopefully we can obviously try and get the next goal, but it's going to be a little bit of a task, especially in the 94th minute when we're into extra time. It's the boy Mbappe through, good save, but then it forced Nkunku and he won't miss that. So unfortunately in the 95th minute, after Nkunku smashes that into the stand, we're now unfortunately 2-1 down, and then again it's Mbappe to live through, this time the boy Sammy Eto'o. He's going to chip the goalkeeper, and we're now 3-1 down with obviously 18 minutes left to play, and unfortunately we do end up coming away with a loss in that one. I'll be honest, I probably didn't deserve it. We did obviously start off very, very well in that game, and then it just went downhill from there. So now up to the 23 points, and actually, do you know what? We're going to end the episode there. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.